Hi everyone, welcome to Weekly Insider Road to Edoverse, Chapter 97. And now I'd like to welcome Tokugawa-san. Please deliver your presentation. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So this would be part two of Tokugawa Japan and the outside world. Now, you see, Tokugawa Japan is often characterized as a closed and isolated society. But it was actually two-tier. The elite were well informed and possibly could have been visiting China, for instance, or Korea. Certainly Ryukyu, which is present-day Okinawa Prefecture, but was an independent kingdom. This was under Satsuma protection, and samurai were regularly visiting Ryukyu. So from there, they could have taken another identity to visit China. There is that possibility, although not confirmed yet. And then, you see, when describing this closed country, I think I said this last week as well. It is often said that Tokugawa Japan limited its exchange with the outside world to Korea, China, and the Netherlands. But you see, the Catholic powers, namely Spain and Portugal, were proving to be a risk factor for Tokugawa Japan or any Japanese polity for that matter, with their very, very eager proselytization of the Catholic faith. And also, they were, well, not the priests themselves, but there were slave merchants coming to Japan to ship Japanese to Spanish or Portuguese colonies as slaves working in mines. So it is little wonder that they were cut off. But the upper samurai class never lost respect for those Catholic priests, as they had come a very long way from their mother country just to spread their teachings. They didn't buy women for their own pleasure. They didn't buy boys for their own pleasure. So they meant what they said. And the life of Christ impressed the samurai very much. So you could feel some Catholic influence in the Tokugawa political system, namely the City of God, wrote by Saint Augustine. So that the masses are inherently evil, so must be guided by wise men. In the original context, the wise men meant the Catholic Church, but in Tokugawa Japan, it meant the samurai. But anyway, you see, and also Christianity is pretty close to Buddhism in the in that they are both looking for a quite static, orderly society. And while Christ preached love, Buddha preached mercy. So in the fundamental values, they don't differ so much either. So, but the thing is that the one pillar of the Tokugawa system was all the Buddhist temples and the Buddhist sects. So there was fierce competition with this already existing very strong religious order. So there's simply no room for it, the Catholics. And then, as for the Dutch, well, their oceanic empire was possibly larger than that possessed by the Spaniards or the Portuguese, as the Dutch were interested only in exploitation of natural resources and trade. So if you dealt with the Dutch, then that was pretty much dealing with the Western world. And as for China, China was everything. So if you are allowed to do trade with China, then that was enough as external relations went in the 17th and 18th centuries. And relationship with Korea, given that there was this horrendous war between Japan and Korea, started by the Toyotomi and finished by Tokugawa Ieyasu, that it was quite miraculous that Tokugawa Japan could have diplomatic relations with Korea. So in that sense, in the context of the 17th and 18th century Northeast Asia, Japan was an open nation. And it was a vibrant trade economy, so much so that in the first 100 years of Tokugawa rule, the Japan started to run out of gold. And now how that crisis triggered a major policy innovation on the shogunate side, namely the debasing of coinage without actually losing the value of the currency I mentioned earlier. But what I want to stress on this occasion is the fact that the 17th century Japan, the first 100 years of Tokugawa Japan was, in fact, a very dynamic and open economy. It just stopped exporting people, as those people would cause trouble and therefore harm trade. So this notion of closed and isolated society is a complete myth. Okay, and I think that would be enough for this week. So Mitsushi-san, thank you.
Thanks, Tokugawa-san. Secondly, I think from May, so there's very important update about current news regarding cryptocurrency. That is, Bitcoin ETF was approved by SEC in United States. So basically, ETF is exchange trading fund. So basically, consumers are able to trade ETF just like other stocks of public companies in market like NASDAQ or NYSE. So why is this really important and significant? Because of approval of Bitcoin ETF, the capital from traditional finance got connected with cryptocurrency market. So it is expected that a lot of capital from institutional finance will flow into crypto markets. Maybe let's say like BlackRock or those like traditional financial institution will include Bitcoin in their portfolio, because in order to create Bitcoin ETF as a financial product, they need to own a Bitcoin. That means they will buy Bitcoin. Therefore, a lot of people expected that there will be a lot of great impact over the price of Bitcoin. And if there is a positive trend for the price of Bitcoin, that means a lot of price of other altcoins and other token will follow that trend. So overall, there is a significant momentum right now. That is to say, the capital of traditional finance will flow into cryptocurrency market. Because of this news, from this year, it is said that the bull market will start and the mass adoption of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin will be accelerated even further. So I think the approval was announced like last Wednesday by SEC. Since then, a lot of like analysis and also the investors of even traditional finance started to analyze and search Bitcoin and their technological background and so on. That will positively impact Edoverse project as well, because if the number of people who trade cryptocurrency increase, the number of people who interact with blockchain-related technology, blockchain-related products, and Metaverse also will increase as well. And our token, let's say Zenny, will also gain traction from those users due to mass adoption. So I think we would like to observe what would happen this year. I think this year will be a very important moment for everyone in the industry. That is the update from me. Next, I'd like to welcome Dominic. Please share your updates. Thanks.
Hi. Just I speak before I speak. That maybe tech team is going to talk to everybody, and then Mr. Ken, just do you have a word for us?
Okay, sorry for late in joining. Yeah, we are developer team. We have an announcement for just some topics. As reported in monthly, we expect to finish the system development without delay. We are now ready to discuss in depth and about how to make it more exciting from January onward, and we will purchase larger fund in the form of the game system. We are now in the process of the discussing in depth about the post-January excitement, and we will continue to further fun and excitement as a game system. Please let me know as soon as there is progress. Thank you. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, just we're working a final stage just to connect everything just into the Edoverse, and I'm very happy just to just launch that at the end of January, that at the 31st January, which was actually told that on the lunar calendar that was the birth date of Ieyasu Tokugawa, the first shogun in the Edo period. So I'm very happy just to launch that at the same time as ours. But now we are just finalizing that to announce that Instagram, the benefits program, that's when you just join follow Instagram, and then we would just we would probably just by the end of this day that we just announced that some very benefit to everybody. And then in 5 days' time, we have some airdrop announcements just for the launch celebration. All the stakeholders probably can just benefit from that. Actually, and people can just enjoy the benefit just for the celebration. And then I hope everybody just to celebrate the Edoverse if you're just involved in the Edoverse as a stakeholders. And then countdowns already started, but finally that from the 25th of January to the 6 days to go, we're going to just count down some events just for the YouTube, and then we're going to make it just a big celebration at the day of a launch. And then at the launch, you can just see a demonstration how you can just play and enjoy Edoverse. And then we're going to have 3 basic games, and also you can just walk around the cities, and also you will see that and the other profits and the benefits just from the asset holder like NFT lands. After the February, the launch of Edoverse, this is just the start of starts. We're going to see. We have to develop the city of Edo. I hope that that'll be. I want to just accelerate, and then I want to speed up those in the construction of the cities, but it takes time. So this is the medium long-term project, but Edo is going to be really great city. Edo, just at the present, just location that in the Tokyo city. Okay, so please just wait for a little while and then enjoy Edoverse. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Dominic. Now all speech is over. Thank you for listening. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.